morning. We've made it to day 2. We survived the night, barely. It got down to about 49 degrees last night. It's about 7:15 now. We're kind of just getting around, getting up. Everything's covered with dew and wet, so we're kind of waiting for that to dry out. We're gonna, in the meantime, cook breakfast and maybe fish for a few minutes. And the plan for today is immediately we have got a long portage. It's about a quarter of a mile long. We've got to carry our stuff, and we brought enough stuff that we have to take about 3 trips on each portage. So that's going to take us a few minutes, and then from there we're in Lake Insula, and there's several islands to camp on at Insula, so we're going to be kind of choosy, and hopefully early afternoon we've got our new campsite picked out, and then from there we're just going to be hanging out for a couple of days. Well, we're going to get started cleaning up camp, and I'll check back in later. Alright guys, we are about to fix breakfast. Here's our menu that we selected whenever we signed up for the trip. You go onto their website and you can kind of pick your meals. There's not a whole lot of choices, but we weren't real picky. This morning we're supposed to have French toast, bacon, syrup, coffee, and cocoa. The bacon was packed in here, as were our steaks last night. And then he gave us a bear barrel to keep the bears out of our food. He packed some bread and some chocolate chip cookies, which we've already gotten into. But all of our food is packed down in here, so I need to find our French toast that we're supposed to have for breakfast this morning. Whenever we get to our next camp, we'll probably pull everything out and organize it a little bit better, but on the top it was the more perishable foods to eat first, and then as you get further down towards your trip, towards the bottom of the barrel, it's more non-perishable foods, crackers and jelly and that kind of thing. So hopefully we'll get some more fish to mix in with that. That was our plan. But we've got plenty of food if we don't catch. Greg's caught one pike so far. It was a pretty good size. We didn't want to clean it last night. Greg in the background said 2 pike, but one of them he didn't land. He got it up to the boat and it got off. So anyway, we're gonna we've got our fire going, so we're gonna go ahead and cook breakfast and then pack up camp. All right guys, it's 11:15 on day 2. Greg and I kind of lollygagged around the campsite a little too long, I think, but kind of recuperating from all the paddling yesterday, kind of catch our breath a little bit. We are on our way to Lake Insula. We're still in Lake Hudson right now. We're going to go through this narrow channel up here, and then we have our long portage, which is about a quarter of a mile long. And then we'll be in Lake Insula, and we're going to look for the perfect campsite to spend the next 4 days at least. Big old pike. So on our way to the portage, we were trolling this monstrosity of a rig Greg brought, and I've hooked looks like a decent sized pike. Oh, he's gilled. Got hooked in the... That's not bad. It's not as big as yours, I don't think.
Still a good looking fish.
All right, reach in there and get the hook out.
Can you reach your gloves? All right, and here's John's first pike. Good looking fish.
Not bad.
He's edible.
Yeah.
Look at those nasty
He'd be a keeper. Well, Greg and I just finished our long portage. It's a quarter-mile one way, but we had to make 3 trips to carry all of our gear across. Luckily, it's our last portage. We're camping on this lake for the rest of our trip until we come out, and luckily this portage is first next time, so we'll get it out of the way early on our way back. It was pretty rough compared to the other portages. Some of the other portages were a lot shorter, but they were kind of rocky, but not as hilly as this one. My battery's about to die, so we're going to take a few minutes here. Greg's already caught one small pike waiting on me to get back. But we're going to take a few minutes, drink some water, and then we're going to go find our perfect camp spot. And when we do that, I'll check back in.